I want to tell you today about what I believe is probably the most important, vital book I've ever written, and it's called The Father's Cup. This is like a condensation of all the books I've written, hitting the high point, the heart of the gospel. And honestly, it's a message that has often been left out. Charles Spurgeon said we have disemboweled the gospel by not telling about the substitution of Christ, which is the Father's cup that He drank on the cross. Let me show you now these pastors. Here they are. They're on their faces, sobbing, weeping over the cup. And the reason they're weeping is because they had neglected it. We've neglected it in America as well. But see their passion, see their heart. They're preaching the gospel. They're preaching about the cup. They're bringing the message of the cross with so much passion, right in the slums of a little village there in Kenya, Africa. But we so need this in America too. We need to look into the Father's cup until our hearts are burning and blazing with revival fire. Let me just give you an example. One of our interns went home. He was so excited about the Father's cup that he began telling everybody about it. A week later, he was invited to go preach in a church, and there was a man there that was planning to go hang himself that night. And the pastor just began telling about the cup and calling them to look into the fire of God's wrath that Jesus took in his place. That man was so depressed, so hopeless, but when he saw the Father's cup, he said the spirit of depression lifted off of him, the suicide lifted off of him, and Thomas said he saw him a week later and he was on fire for God. I've seen this again and again, but really it's not just broken ones. It's pastors and leaders and evangelists who, once they get this message piercing into their heart, there's a fire that burns, and it burns through their whole ministry. And I'm seeing people shake nations with that passion and see miracles in their ministry because of that passion that comes from the cross of Jesus Christ. Oh, friends, in these troubled times, we see the political upheaval. We see the mass murders in schools and churches and in the streets of America. We need to come back to the only foundation that is unshakable, the cross of Jesus Christ. So I invite you now to look into the Father's cup, to read this book, and to see Jesus Christ like you've never seen Him before.